Snoopgate showdown continues to rock and block the parliament. A united opposition led by Congress accused the Modi government of avoiding a debate on Pegasus. Now centre, hitting back at the opposition, called a desperate bid to stall the working of the parliament. Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday had said that the BJP should go to the people and tell them that the opposition, with what agenda is the opposition not trying to let the parliament function? A united opposition today came out to answer that question. Take a look.
Ruckus, sloganeering and Hungama. That's Wednesday's proceedings in Parliament in a nutshell. The centre and opposition are in a relentless face-off. At the centre of it all, the Pegasus Spygate scandal. Congress MP Rahul Gandhi chaired a meeting of opposition leaders on Wednesday. 14 opposition parties came together to move adjournment motion notice over Pegasus. As a united opposition forced adjournments, there are indications that 10 opposition MPs may be suspended for their unruly behavior.
नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने और अमित शाह जी ने हिंदुस्तान की लोकतांत्रिक आत्मा पर चोट मारी है। इसीलिए हम पेगासस पे डिस्कशन चाहते हैं और इसीलिए हम पेगासस पे डिस्कशन होने से पहले हम कहीं नहीं जाएंगे।
Other opposition parties echoed Rahul's charges.
ऑपोजिशन सारी यूनाइटेड ही है, हम लोग साथ ही है और विपक्ष के सारे जो मुद्दे आप देख रहे हैं, देश के सामने जो चुनौतियां हैं अब, उसमें साथ रहना हमारी जिम्मेदारी है.
Everyone who are loyal to the country and the people and their food security and their privacy, they all should move unitedly.
सबकी जासूसी आप कर रहे हैं, सबके घर में झांक रहे हैं. ये किसी पार्टी का विषय नहीं है, ये एक राष्ट्रीय विषय है, एक राष्ट्र के सुरक्षा से जुड़ा हुआ मुद्दा है. ये देश के चारों स्तंभ को, लोकतंत्र को कमजोर करने का मसला है.
Rahul Gandhi also rejected Prime Minister Narendra Modi's accusation of blocking Parliament.
हम पार्लियामेंट हाउस को डिस्टर्ब नहीं कर रहे हैं, हम सिर्फ हमारी जो जिम्मेदारी है उसे पूरा करना चाहते हैं. और मैं सिर्फ एक कांग्रेस पार्टी का नेता नहीं बोल रहा हूं, हर एक पार्टी का नेता आपको यह बताएगा कि हम सिर्फ अपनी जिम्मेदारी पूरा करना चाह रहे हैं.
वो विरोध कर सकते हैं, लेकिन उसकी भी एक मर्यादा है. मर्यादाओं को तोड़ने का काम आज जो कांग्रेस और तृणमूल कांग्रेस के सांसदों ने किया है, उसकी जितनी निंदा की जाए उतनी कम है.
जो अपनी बात रखेंगे.
Even though the opposition has opened multiple fronts against the Modi government over issues ranging from Pegasus to farm laws, the unity is shaky. The absence of Trinamool Congress at Rahul's meet has raised eyebrows. The TMC claimed its leaders are busy organizing Mamata Banerjee's meeting in the capital. Meanwhile, the West Bengal Chief Minister, who is on a mission to unite the opposition, met Congress President Sonia Gandhi later in the day.
देखिए, बीजेपी को हराने के लिए सबको एक होना जरूरी है. हम अकेला कुछ नहीं है, सब एक साथ में मिलकर काम करना पड़ेगा.
Despite opposition MPs stepping up their efforts to stall proceedings, the government has managed to pass bills in both the houses amid din. So while a discussion over Pegasus snooping looks unlikely, it has certainly brought the opposition parties together, much to the discomfort of the BJP. With camera person Parminder Sharma, this is Anand Patel in New Delhi for India Today.
Going across to National Affairs Editor India Today, Rahul Srivastava, who is joining us at this moment. Rahul, though the opposition, at least in this session of the parliament, after the victory of West Bengal, the opposition seems to be a lot more charged up. Issues are being picked up. They are protesting outside and inside. But Mamata Banerjee not standing with Rahul Gandhi, TMC MPs not, in fact, in the entire opposition circle, also gives you a sense that the opposition unity, or the so-called opposition unity, is not so easy to be achieved.
Yes, Ankita, I think this has been a problem with the opposition since 2014. Now, it is Narendra Modi, virtually Narendra Modi versus the rest, if you look at the political landscape of the country. But when it comes to legislations, crucial parliamentary events, we have found that the BJP and the NDA has been able to poach on the opposition ranks and get those non-Congress, non-BJP, equidistant players like BJP, TRS and others. But beyond that, Ankit, beyond the kind of tone set by the government that it is not in a mood to give in to the opposition's demand, if it is ready to have a discussion, it wants to have a discussion on its own terms, while the opposition says, have a discussion on our terms, the priority will be set by us. There is no coming together. But the fact is, Ankit, there is a subtext happening as far as this event is concerned. Over the last few years, if you notice, it is the Trinamool Congress which has adopted a very aggressive opposition stance in parliament and also outside, and was fast emerging as the principal, in the perception of the people, as a principal opponent to the BJP. And Rahul Gandhi leading the Congress to perhaps reclaim that position. And that's where the subtext is the spoiler, because if Trinamool wants to be ahead in terms of the principal opponent, the Congress trying to regain it, both are frenemies. They may be friendly here today when they stand together, but they don't want to mix their electorate in Bengal and other areas. And that is perhaps the weakness of the opposition's unity tag, that there are so many differences and contradictions that the BJP can thrive on them.
All right, Rahul, stay on with me. There's breaking news coming in after meeting Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. Mamata Banerjee, who is on a tour to the national capital, is now all set to meet Arvind Kejriwal, the Chief Minister of Delhi. Remember the meeting between the Congress President and, Congress President and Rahul Gandhi with Mamata Banerjee lasted over 30 minutes. What we are being right now being told by our sources is that the meeting between Arvind Kejriwal and Mamata Banerjee has started. So she has reached Delhi Chief Minister's residence and the meeting has started. With her eyes firmly on the 2024 Lok Sabha elections after, in fact, defeating the BJP in West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee is on a mission in the national capital. A day after meeting Prime Minister Modi, Mamata Banerjee met Congress Interim President Sonia Gandhi at 10 Janpat. The meeting lasted over 30 minutes. Now, Mamata Banerjee said after the meeting, in fact, the Gandhis, that the meeting was positive and fruitful. She also called for opposition unity. Listen in.
Sonia ji invited me for a cup of tea. Rahul ji is also there. So we met, we discussed the political situation in general, and also we discussed about Pegasus to COVID situation, and also we discussed about the unity of the opposition. So all we discussed, it was a very good meeting, positive meeting. I think the positive result must come out in the next future. देखिए बीजेपी को हराने के लिए सबको एक होना जरूरी है. हम अकेला कुछ नहीं है, सब एक साथ में मिलके काम करना पड़ेगा.
All right, waiting for Mamata Banerjee's meeting to get over there with Arvind Kejriwal and hoping to get a reaction there. But let's just shift focus to the other big story that we have been tracking. Nature's fury continues to wreak havoc in the hill states. In fact, from Jammu and Kashmir to Himachal Pradesh, multiple incidents of cloudburst flash floods were reported. As we speak, relief operations are underway. Take a look at this ground report.
Multiple cloudbursts, incessant rain, flash floods, fearsome landslides consuming vehicles, destruction and deluge in the hills. Nature's wrath has wreaked havoc in the mountains. Cloudbursts hitting 2 villages in Kargil led to a mini hydropower project getting damaged, many houses were also hit hard. Kishtwar in Jammu and Kashmir has also witnessed nature's fury, claiming at least 6 lives. Many are still missing and others critically injured or displaced. Rescue operations are on to save as many lives as possible. Most parts of the Jammu region have been receiving heavy rain for the past few days, likely to continue till the end of this month at least.
6 people are dead and as many as 25 to 30 people are still missing. 12 injured people have been rescued and they are being rushed to the hospital for treatment.
The situation has been scary in Himachal Pradesh as well, where flash floods have been triggering landslides with boulders smashing into cars.
The Manali-Leh road has been blocked at various places and the administration has closed this road for traffic after landslides and flash floods damaged many roads and bridges linking this highway.
Dehradun in Uttarakhand has also been witnessing rain for the last many hours. Heavy rainfall has resulted in flooding and waterlogging in low-lying areas. The Met Department has predicted more rain for several days forward. Amidst the crisis in the hills, rivers have been overflowing and the government has been deploying all efforts to save people from the deluge. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, quick break at this moment on the broadcast. On the other side, US Secretary of State Blinken